Here's silver. That's silver on the daily scale. Silver has been busy in the last few days, in the last few weeks I should say, tracing that B. Okay, the B might need a few more twists, and then I would expect this sharp drop C to surface, and we will see it going down towards 15, 14 and a half. That is the expectation in the next 6 weeks. Okay, we will finish the B and then drop down for that C and then take it step by step. We'll see how things are going to evolve. I told you that overall I think that it is more appropriate to be taking the negative view on the precious metals, given the various signals we are getting from related markets, forex markets, etc. And also what we are seeing in some major gold and silver producers. Here's the 60 minutes of silver. That is A, that is B, that is C, perfectly possible. That is D, yes, so that means a few days of doing nothing, basically being more boring market. Anything like that, it is capped between 1725 to let's say 1675 is giving us what we want, and that is a few more wiggles, ABC, X, ABC, something tiny, to finish the E leg, which in turn will finish the B and likely will send it tumbling. Now suppose we get that, and suddenly one day, as it is often the case, it's going to wake up, the bear is going to wake up and it's going to push it fast under 16.75. That's your trigger, that's your signal. The move doesn't stop there, it continues and it breaks sharply under 1657 around here. That's it, have no doubt, it's now in the C. It's in that big C that is going to pound it and pound it until it's going to deliver those 5 legs, okay, like it gave us here. That is now the 4-hour scale. You see the 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a whole rundown here. And once this is done, if I'm right, we're going to get 5 legs, taking it definitely under this level, more like searching the lows of 15, perhaps 14 and a half, something like that. Now, I could be wrong in my assessment that the B will end up being a fairly textbook horizontal horizontal triangle. It could be that it will evolve into something a bit more tricky, something like that. Don't give up necessarily on the B. It could be that that is an A, that's a B, that's you C, which is A, B, C like that, and then the C will come. I'm talking, of course, on a different scale, yeah? This will be a small scale, A, B, C, which will complete the B, sending it later towards the C. The only scenario in which I would have to abandon my idea of an ABC like that or an ABC like that would be if silver manages to run above 18.2. Now, this is absolutely cardinal level for you to watch. It's absolutely essential that silver stays under 18.2. You can put an alarm at this level. If it hits and it's calling you, silver is above 18.2, I would have to reassess the entire structure again. This, I can tell you in 2 words, this silver has absolutely nothing in the world to do around here, based on all the analysis I'm carrying out here. This is just not, if you like, not in context. This would require total reassessment. So this is a level that you have to keep an eye on. Okay. Okay, here's gold. That is the daily. And in gold, I wish to focus on the short term here. Again, it's busy tracing that B after we had this big plunge that I take to be an A. That is still a B, and I'm looking for that C. Okay, this projection is still on the horizon, most likely to be materialized in the next 2-3 weeks. And later, I would imagine hitting the lows of 1160, 1140, something like that. It will get some support and we will see another rebound. I will take it step by step. Here's the 60 minutes. And you can see the projection at this time. That is an A, that's a B, that's possibly a C. Okay, that's possibly a C complete. It plunged. I already told you yesterday that that looks like a diagonal top. And looks like we only need to crack through and it's going to drop. And look what happened, quite a sharp drop. So I'm pretty comfortable with my bearish projection, I think this is just working like textbook stuff here. This is still looking down. So if we stay around here for another even full week and delivering tiny ABCs, this is all working according to plan. Yeah, this is looking good. We just have to keep going with this, and I'm going to show you the critical levels for you to watch. There are several levels here that you absolutely must watch. First of all is the bottom here. Okay, you really want to watch that. This is really, really important. Followed by, closely by, this level. Okay, this comes at 1260 essentially. Okay, 1260. It breaks through 1260, you know that you are in a big C. And somewhere around here, you can find the end of the B. Of course, by then we'll have more price action to go by. The B might have ended here. If it continues straight down, and it doesn't have time for this dilly-dallying around here, and it just breaks, boom. You know, and Tuesday, Wednesday, we find it really breaking through the floor. Then you know we got the end of the B somewhere behind us. We come back, we analyze that, but this is going to be our C. And what is that C? Again, I want to show you on the 4-hour scale so everything is clear to you. You see, that's your A. The B will end here or here, we don't know yet. Once it breaks through this level, right, 1260, you know you're going for a plunge towards 1210. 1210, perhaps even lower, potentially a lot lower than that. In short, gold will be the market for the bears. The bears will celebrate here for, I would say, several weeks. Here's the case of GLD. GLD, that's the weekly. I already emphasized a very long-term bearish potential here, essentially taking us down here in a massive A. This is now tracing a B. When it is over, we'll go down for earth-shattering C. Okay, we are very far from seeing the end of this B. It's going to go on for several more months. Yeah, it is projecting basically a quiet market for gold for several more months. And right now we have, just let me get the perspective right here. So far, we have witnessed the A, B, C behind us. We are basically working on the D, of which we have seen already the A, and we are waiting patiently to see the end of our B, and then final drop C to complete the D, and again about 6 to 8 weeks tracing another ABC to complete the E leg that will complete in turn the B, and then all hell will break loose and gold will just dive. Yes, here we go. Let's see the 60 minutes, and here's what I think is the most likely scenario currently for GLD, as we're in the process of delivering that B. 60 minutes scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nailed. A, B, C, A, that's your B. A, B, C, D, E, that's your C. Okay, do you see how I go about it? I've got diagonal shape here. That is taken as a C. A, B, C, D, E, and down it goes. It means that there are two critical levels, very, very short term. If you are trading this one, 122.40 is the level you want to watch. Essentially what we are looking for, we're looking for it to spend more time here. Yes, between 122.40 to 119.80 or so. Okay, this level roughly here. And that should do the trick of finishing the E leg, which will pave the way, as you can imagine, for that big C. So you'll have A, B, C, D, E complete, and then big tumble. Big tumble. You want a critical level to watch where I think that it might constitute news and require reassessment of the wave count. It is right here at 124 even. Essentially, the wave count that I'm working on does not allow for this. This will call for reassessment of the wave count, will not necessarily call for immediate short, if you like, or put this as the next goalpost. Not necessarily, no. That comes at 128.70. It's a different matter. But the run above this level will constitute a signal to reassess the wave count I've been using here.